Welcome to my channel. My name is Alexis, and in this video we're going to be talking about the military and defense. So let's face it, without an immune system, our bodies would collapse every chance they get. They wouldn't stand a chance at fighting foreign invaders such as bacteria and viruses that leave our system in total disrepair and sometimes even cause an untimely end. Why would we imagine it be different for a larger system like that of a nation state? Obviously, with a greater number of working parts and far more at stake to defend than the welfare of a single individual, it would make security, which is a fundamental basic need for any being, according to Abraham Maslow, an absolute necessity. Building a strong and powerful military is essential to the success of a nation state. Anyone who tells you otherwise is truly fooling themselves. The ideal defense budget in a nation state should be commensurate with all of the goods and services it's able to provide its people, and every citizen should be trained and disciplined in some martial art. The training should be balanced so that the energy people are taught to tap into is universal and sublime, emerging from deep states of meditation. Energy that they intently develop throughout the course of their day and their lives within a practice that is reflective of their current capacities. Every person should be able to defend themselves in case of an invasion, be it from internal or external entities. One of the primary reasons that we maintain our independence as a nation state in the modern world is because we are capable of defending it from internal and external threats. The right to bear arms is essential, but maybe not so much arms in terms of guns, but in the many other weapons accessible to us naturally, energetic weapons that are rarely ever discussed. To be a peaceful people is to be capable of horrible harm, but refrain from it so as to allow others the opportunity to come to the truth on their own terms. That doesn't mean that those harms aren't still possible or inevitable given enough time or sufficient cause. It certainly doesn't mean that we'd be willing to overlook serious crimes, but it does mean that when we're all in a healthy state, antagonism against any one of us is mutually assured destruction. Moreover, to be peaceful and to promote peace in our nation state or in the world at large encourages us to seek alternatives to the worst kind of damage we could inflict upon our enemies. Like someone who controls the flow of air. Death is inevitable. Oxygen kills. But suffering is not. Air gives you more than enough time to reconcile the infinite, the eternal, and the absolute, to make peace in your life. But with the assurance that any kind of action taken against the collective is both futile and met with agonizing personal consequences. Another essential characteristic of a strong military and defense is that when it obtains the capacity to control and regulate environmental factors, it will do so for the benefit of all those who live in the nation state and all those allied with their vision around the world. The ideal factors would be backed up by scientific studies and have obtained consensus in the scientific community. In this way, military and defense set up the physical infrastructure of the nation state and the physical bridges that connect its allies worldwide. Under such engagement, success becomes inevitable. So, yeah, funding the military and funding our defense is critical. It's really, really important as a nation state. We should be all for it. We should also be all for exercising some kind of regimen or routine in our own lives to make sure that we have what it takes to defend ourselves collectively in a community, should we ever be in a situation where we would need to defend ourselves. You know, that's not to say that we should be consistently on high alert for any potential threat, but just to say that a good, fluid society, it regards people who are successfully capable of defending themselves and maintaining themselves. So that's all I had to say about the military and the defense, and if you wanted to add anything else to the discussion, I encourage you to please leave a comment in the comments below. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.